video has really helped because it's brought in loads of additional leads from social media. It's helped us with our conversions. Our now conversions into sales is been amazing. We could never have expected 80-90% of our consultations turning into sales, and I think that is a direct result from the video content that we've put in out there, and people engaging and knowing what we do. Our turnover's gone up 40% from last year, and one big change that we did do was video. Over a year ago we didn't have video. We were almost a faceless company. Our company has grown massively. We've taken on 2 new people this year to cope with the demand, and I'd say yes, that's a direct result with the social media and the video posting that we're doing.
Joining me this week is business owner Jim Pryor, and he shares how he's been using video to increase his turnover by 40%. Jim, thanks for talking to me today. Just tell me a little bit more about what you do.
So I'm Jim Pryor from QuietCo. We specialise in domestic soundproofing, and I've been installing soundproofing systems for the last 15 years. Anything from 15 dogs barking next door to soundproof steam rooms. I've done noise consultancy for Aston Martin, Boots, Jaguar Land Rover. I've been featured in the Sunday Times and been live on BBC Radio. And my book, The Noise Free Home, is now published on Amazon.
So why are you thinking about using video? What brought you to start using video for your business?
So I decided to use video because we didn't have a face to the company. The company was just branded. We didn't have any face to it. It was just a normal soundproofing company, and to put a face onto it, to actually take that step to put myself out there, it was quite scary before. I've not ever been on camera. I don't think. Never had a YouTube video or anything like that, and to take that step to go on to video was quite scary for me. I've always struggled speaking out loud and speaking in public, and dyslexic. I really did struggle going on camera, so I was quite nervous about doing it. But now I've made over 40 YouTube videos, over 600 Loom videos.
So obviously, I mean, I see a lot of people, the challenge is getting on camera, and people are always nervous and not sure what to say. So how did you overcome this sort of fear of being on camera?
Okay, so I came to overcome the fear kicking and screaming. I really didn't want to do it, and I remember from the first 10 videos I remember feeling really awkward, uncomfortable, and I really still didn't want to do it after about 10 videos. But I knew I had to do it with this day and age, with everybody looking on their phones and looking at how powerful video is. I knew I had to do it, and there was no one else in our company that could do it, who wanted to do it, so I knew I had to do it. So I kind of feel I took one for the team, really. But now having realized that people interact, that people react better with your when you mess up a bit, they actually interact, and they have a better reaction with the mistakes that you make on video. And I'm now more confident than ever going on video, and can quite happily talk about the things I talk about all the time.
Well, I think it's the real you. Okay, that's why I think video is really important, is if you can, because you're doing this yourself, you sort of film yourself most times. And I think it's all about being authentic. So I think the odd hesitation, the odd fluff, and though it's maybe not technically or perfect in terms of the high level of professionalism or the lighting or the sound, I think people can forgive a lot of this if they can see the real you, and if you can come across as natural as possible. And I know that's not often easy for a lot of people to be in front of the camera, but I would say what you're saying to me, Jim, it really is about practice.
It is practice, and it does take quite a few videos of yourself and watching yourself, and those in little improvements. I remember I used to jump around a bit and move a lot and move my arms too much, and you need to get out of that. And that does take practice, and after about 20, 30 videos, you seem to just realize that you're just be natural and normal on the camera is the best and easiest way to do, and that's what people enjoy.
Well, I've since working with you, Jim, I've seen you growing in confidence. You know, I mean, I know first working with you, you did so many takes with different videos, and I know you were like, it's just really hard. But now seeing you, since you know you're flying. I mean, you really are, and I know you're posting a lot of videos on YouTube now.
Mm,
And the way I see it, you seem to come across natural and a lot more comfortable in
mm,
front of the camera. So when you now go into people's homes, you know, to do quotations or to
mm,
help them with their sound
mm.
issues, I mean, what kind of reaction do you get when you first enter the house and knock on the door?
Yeah, when I knock on the door, I get such a warming welcome. It's amazing that people know your face, they know, and they engage in conversation like they've known you for ages. And this is really helping with the consultations and estimates. People are really building up that time, watching those videos before I've even met them, and then when I go and speak to them in their homes, it's very easy for them to open up, tell me about their noise problem, and tell me what they really want to solve. And it makes the consultation a lot more enjoyable. And yeah, and we're just meeting. I'm meeting loads of wonderful people that they feel like they've known me for ages.
And you know, why do you think videos helped in this regard?
Videos really help because it's brought in loads of additional leads from social media. Um, it's helped us with our conversions. Our now conversions into sales is been amazing. We could never have expected so 80-90% of our consultations turning into sales, and I think that is a direct result from the video content that we've putting out there, and people engaging and knowing what we do from video, having watched that before they invite us into their home for a consultation visit.
In terms of the bottom line, has actually, can you see the benefits of videos that actually helped your bottom line for the business?
So realistically, this month just gone, we've got about 200 leads come in, and 40 of those from video. Just for a direct result from doing video. So whatever that percentage is, that's a massive increase in leads coming from people engaging in our videos, watching our videos, and then clicking through. Through video, the conversions of the sales has gone up massively. Our turnover's gone up 40% from last year. And one big change that we did do was video. Over a year ago, we didn't have video. We were almost a faceless company, and our company has grown massively, and we've taken on two new people this year to cope with the demand. And I'd say yes, that's a direct result was the social media and the video posting that we're doing.
You know, what's your preferred platform? Is it YouTube? Is it Facebook? Is it your website? How are you? So where are people seeing the videos and how are you promoting them?
So what I do is I produce a video on YouTube, and this so I'll have a certain type of video that we engage and tell people what we do and how we do it and how we like to solve noise problems in people's homes. But we also have sort of brochure videos, expertise videos on our website, and I think it's very important you have that really nice video explaining what your company does. That video that when people visit your website, they're going to get an idea of what you do. And for us, it was very important to have a high quality video on the landing page of the website, and maybe the video that people watch first, but then give plenty of video content specific to different noise problems, and that's what we uploaded to YouTube. And then we will also have some we have marketing campaigns for quarterly marketing campaigns, and we'll do a specific video on that marketing campaign, which we will promote on Facebook and the rest of social media.
So what kind of video content is really working for you? What kind of videos or types of videos do you think are converting best for you?
The best videos that are converting for us really are the the YouTube videos which are absolutely niche to a specific problem. So for example, people are doing a lot of Zoom calls at the moment, and people are in a lot of echoey rooms. There's people like Joe Wicks and Matt Does Fitness, both producing videos at home in their own gym with a lot of echo in the room. So I produced a video of one of our drum room studios before sound absorption treatment. We installed the sound absorption, did a before and after video, and yeah, it's got amazing amount of clicks and views and comments. So I would say videos that are specifically answering your ideal clients' problems or questions that they're asking.
So what was your first experience producing a video like?
At the beginning, I knew I had to have a video. I knew I had to have a video on the website. I didn't want to be that faceless company. So I made the mistake of getting students in from the local university. The students were doing some theatre music society, and they came in and they had all the equipment and big mics, and I thought, brilliant, this is good. This is just what I want. And this, I was a bit rusty on the old camera. Wasn't really natural, a bit stiff, jumping around a bit. And it was a disaster. They just really did not know what they were doing, and it made a right mess. So I got onto my network and I found Simon Banks, and Simon helped with the editing and realized and showed us all the mistakes that we had made. He showed us loads of tips and tricks that helped us improve our video. And then as we launched or promoted the videos that Simon had made from us, that's when we started to see the massive transformation to the company. That's when we started to see the engagement from customers, and we started to see how customers recognized us and realized, well, we had a amazing transformation in the sales and the conversions. That was one of the first things that we noticed, and I really did start to enjoy the consultations more as well.
I find this with a lot of business owners, they sort of jump into what I call the tech side, the production side to start with, and that's where they get a little bit unstuck, particularly when it comes to actually, oh, I've got these videos, I'm trying to edit them, what's next? So when I first started working with you, I could see the potential of the business, yeah. And I know you were struggling to actually get these videos done. So yes, I came in to help you with the technical side, but then we started to have further conversations about, actually, you know what, you've got such potential here. Let's also look at some strategy sessions as well. I mean, how did you find those?
The strategy sessions, was, yes, the foundation, and that's when we realized the value. When you actually gave us that roadmap of the video content that we needed to produce, and yes, that is where we absolutely realized the value of video, to get that expertise video, that about us video, and then the other videos target and answering the ideal client's question, or main questions. So the beginning, I was struggling, and I actually thought video, to have a professional video on the website, I thought it's just thousands of pounds, and I couldn't understand the value of it at that time. Now, if I had someone to say, look, get a video, get it professionally done, and it will absolutely transform your company, and this is what your company will look like after you've done video, then I would have done it straight away. But of course, you don't see that.
You're flying. You're now creating your own videos. You're knowing what to say. You've got a system and process in place where you can film them and then edit them and then post them as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So we are now producing a video a week on YouTube, building up the subscribers, and we've got a little process where I'll probably do about 4 videos one Saturday morning, or I will and just snip them up into little videos for the YouTube, and yeah, it's a good little system we have. It doesn't at first when I first started thinking, oh no, I've got to produce all these videos. But if you can actually just write a load of videos, a load of little script videos to answer those ideal clients, and then just spend a morning filming them all, it doesn't have to be grueling. And then you can then just post 1 video a week on the YouTube, on the social media, and you're away.
I think, Jim, when I started first working with you, it's like a lot of business owners, we all do, being a business owner myself, we overthink it. We overthink everything. And I know working with you, and I the same with a lot of business owners, are like, okay, stop overthinking. Let's keep it simple. And I remember you, Jim, saying just answer the 10 most frequently asked questions you get from your customers. Just keep it really simple and keep the videos short. They don't, under 2 minutes, preferably 90 seconds. Just answer one question per video. That's all you need to do. Post it onto YouTube and then put it into your website. So, and I found, I like to think that this process made it easier for you to at least get started. And once you started producing the videos, you become more confident to produce more.
I found it very difficult at the beginning to think of that content and what to put in on the video. And I was, if you think of one of my common mistakes is going into too much detail and just thinking that the customer just knows what I'm on about. He knows what sound block board is and dot and dab is and adhesive and all these other technical building terms. And what was great about working with you, Simon, is you said, "Look, Jim, I don't know what dot and dab. You're gonna have to break that down a bit and just answer that question." And that's what you really helped me with is shorten my 15-minute video down into like a 2-minute video with each one having a nice little golden nugget in to explain that customer. And I think that's why we've got such a great reaction from the videos that we've posted.
And I think for Jim, I think the way you approached it is the way that I guess most business owners will go. I'm not quite sure about video. I know when we started working, it was a small investment to start with, but once you started seeing the potential video, you decided to invest.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of businesses make the mistake sometimes of just like, I'll just get a professional production company and they make one video.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, you should, if you're having that about us video or that company promo video, yes, you probably do want to invest in a professional company doing that. But I think what you've done, Jim at QuietCo, you've got the balance right. Yes, you've brought some professionals in to make some videos for you, but you're also now making consistently, and that's the big issue that a lot of businesses have, is making consistent video content. So
Yeah.
you're doing a mixture. Yes, you've got the professionals in, but also you're using your own in-house resources to do this. And I think that this is being very effective for you.
The consistency of the video, definitely, yes. So producing video consistently is definitely the key. I would say the client, any business our sort of size, well, for us, we were struggling with the thinking of video content. I was thinking I had a bit of imposter syndrome, thinking, who's going to listen to me? And then it was also just thinking what I need to film. And that was one of the hardest thing and probably one of the biggest barriers, but also not realizing the value in having video, the reaction that customers will give you, the conversion of sales, the leads going up, and you just cannot see that until you've produced that video content and got it out there, been brave, got on camera, and got out there and done it.
Well, I think it's all about just it's about just doing it and testing it. And I think it's also putting the process and system in place where you can actually track this as well. That you can actually see what's video doing for your business purely because you've seen an increase in leads and sales.
Yes, that's the other part of it, which is really great with the social media and the technology today. Is the tracking, seeing what type of customers watch the video, who watches it all the way through, and then you can just keep tweaking it to get more leads. One thing that we've found with what we've adjusted is putting the actual main part of the video at the beginning. So some of the road, like the road traffic noise, this is people that struggle with road traffic noise in their homes, actually showing what it is before and after, right at the first few seconds of the video, and then showing and then repeating that in the video. And there's little tips and tricks like that you get from you, Simon, which has been really fantastic and transformational. So thank you.
So what's your biggest tip then for anybody who wants to start doing video, getting on video? What's worked for you, Jim? Why are you now so much more comfortable on camera and making videos?
So it's got to be practice, practice on the video. Just get out there, do some more and more filming, and then all of a sudden it just clicks that you realize that people don't care about all those imperfections, and they are the things that people like and feel they warm to. And that takes a number of videos for you to realize that to be normal and natural on video. And as soon as that clicks, you won't find it difficult to think of content, to produce content, and getting a system and a strategy for just producing regular video content. And it's not as simple of just getting the smartphone. You need to think of that, the lighting, the sound, everything that goes with it. And I would say just get those tips, get those basic principles right first, and then start just filming. Just be brave, get yourself out there, put a face to your company, and you will see a massive transformation in the conversions, the leads, and the way customers interact with you. The way that customers meet you, when you meet customers for the first time, it's like they already know you. It's amazing, and I cannot imagine my company now without video.
Thank you, Jim, for sharing your video journey, and it's been an absolute pleasure supporting you with your content. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and here are a couple of other episodes you may be interested in watching as well.